So let me clarify what I'm talking about here. So I went to turn the boost up, it wouldn't turn up. So I unhooked this air line. That should have air in it. This is your regulator. It had clicked out and vibrated loose. Wait. 6, 7 turns. You had no boost control. So now I know why you were used to it. You've been riding around on 225 horsepower. It also explains your 60 to 130 and everything. So this time around, I'm going to tape that. It's something I've learned in the past because people fiddle with it usually. I've never had one vibrate loose. So I'll set it, tape it secure so it can't vibrate with seal tape, and that'll solve that. But yeah, you've been riding around on the lowest boost setting the entire freaking time. About to get your world shook again. Alright folks, so we got Jamie's bike on the dyno. Been running it all day, runs great, gained a lot of power in a lot of places. It did exactly what we wanted. We knocked, so on base, lowest boost setting, we gained 22 horsepower and lost, I think, 15 torque. So it moved the power up, exactly what we wanted, and it seems to be trending that way all the way up. So what I'm going to do now is I talked to Jamie. I asked him how much power he wanted in it, where we should stop. This is something I do with everyone when we start pushing past into the mid 400s. I asked them to make the decision how far, and he said push for it, let's go for it. So what I did is I put the same boost control in it we had in it on the dyno the last time when we maxed it. 37 pounds on the dome. Hopefully it makes about 35, 36 pounds of boost, and we'll see what it makes. We're going for 557 or more, hoping for 600, no promises. So with that, when a customer makes that decision, I have made it clear to them that I'm not responsible if it blows up at this point. If the tune's bad and it blows up, that's on me. But if it's engine strain from pushing it, that's on them. So, and we've had shit break before. We broke freaking transmissions, and I've blown motors up too, but that's only when the customer says push. Like spraying an extra kit of nitrous I didn't want to spray. So, this one I'm okay with pushing, but I wanted him to make the call. So here we go. I'm going to make sure this is still recording. We're going to make the pull. Plant it. So let him make the call on the risk. So it started spinning the tire, then it tried to skip the sprocket once it bit. We made 525, I think. Let me pull this up. You'll be able to see it in the graph how messy it is. Suki's World. Actually, it made it. 515, 517, 518. It's still carrying it out. I never carried the RPM out because here it started spinning. You see this big hump in the torque. 319 foot-pounds of torque. That's why I'm spinning. So what I've noticed over time with this dyno is about 320 to 330 foot-pounds I can't plant anymore. It becomes almost impossible to get it to stick to the drum without freaking strapping it back, putting 3 straps on each side, deflating the tire, strapping it down, inflating the tire, and having enough rear end clearance, which I do not have. I can't strap this thing as tight as I want because the tail hits right now. So, can I plant it? Yes. Is it worth the risk? I'm gonna see what he says, but I know it makes that power all day again. And that was only 28 pounds of boost. It didn't even make the 36 it made last time. 28 pounds to make 525? Yeah, I think it made 525. What was the highest one? 524.12, and 312 foot-pounds of torque on that one. And then it made 520.05 and 319 foot-pounds with 1 more pound on the dome, which is what you saw me change on the laptop. So, I don't know. I really don't think this is worth beating on. In my professional opinion, this is a waste of time, and I'm going to tell them that. I know what it's capable of. I know the turbo's maxing out. I know the turbo maxed out is going to make like 570 something, maybe 600. But at 600, we're going to be over speed on the turbo anyway. So honestly, I think you should leave it where it's at and enjoy the new power band he's got, which is much more usable. And we'll re-gear and go do some rolls. But we'll touch base. If I come back, we did. I mean, if I don't come back, we did. If we do come back, we tried to plant it, and you'll get to see that.